Hi guys, welcome back to my channel one more time. Excuse the echo, I'm filming in my bathroom and it always has an echo. Today I am filming an ILMAKIAGE foundation review slash first impression. So I showed you guys all the packaging and stuff while I'm like doing the whole unboxing and thing in the video, but I kind of did want to explain to you guys how it works. I saw this ad for ILMAKIAGE throughout kind of like all of my social media, so I was like, you know what, let me give it a try, because they say like you can try for free for 14 days. After 14 days you have to like either return it or keep it, and then they charge you for the full foundation, which the foundation itself costs $44. You go through, you do a test, and you tell them kind of like what kind of coverage you want. If you have acne, if you don't, you tell them like what kind of skin type you have, oily, dry, and they're supposed to like mix up this formulation of foundation for your skin, and also it's supposed to match really well. So I did all of that. I asked like about coverage wise, like what I was looking for, light coverage or like medium coverage, buildable coverage, full coverage. I put medium to buildable coverage on my foundation and what I wanted, just because I explain it more in the video, but I use a lot of concealer, so I feel like the concealer does a lot of the work for me, so I try not to go for as much full coverage as I used to. I just want to try out the foundation. I know Carly Bible has used it. I really haven't heard very much from this foundation unless it's like social media and promotion and stuff like that. There's probably a lot more reviews here on YouTube. I just haven't done the research. I just wanted to personally try it before, you know, I went out and looked at reviews and stuff. So they give you this little pamphlet that says apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline. Blend out with a brush or a sponge, not by hand. Wait 5 minutes for foundation to set before checking the shade. Don't match to your neck or wrist. They're a different tone than your face. It says finish your face with concealer, blush, and bronzer. Wear for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you. So that's kind of what they give you, which is helpful. I did apply more than 2 pumps, which you guys will definitely see throughout this video. But that's all that I have to kind of chit chat with you guys about in the beginning of the video. If you guys want to see how I like this foundation, definitely keep watching. Okay guys, excuse the terrible lighting. I'm using an LED light because my bathroom is like, their lights are like yellow, so it makes me look really orange whenever I'm filming videos. So I have like an LED light right here, which I'm trying not to look into because it like burns my eyes. I have my PJs on. For primer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty True Matte Primer. So this is the box that it comes in. Yeah, you take a little test and they match you. So it comes in a really nice packaging. Open it up. It comes like this. There's the other part of it. It's like it's 1 ounce. Foundations usually come in, so it's really cute packaging. It's sleek. They also sent me a lipstick, which I didn't order, so I don't know if I have to return this as well, like if you would have to return it as well. I'm guessing you will. Got a lipstick, so I'm going to show you guys how I use it for this video. This is the ILMAKIAGE Infinity Long Wear Matte Lip Cream, and then it has the color right up here. You open it up. Their packaging is like super nice, so it has like an ombre effect. And you have the color down here, and then it says ILMAKIAGE right on there. It's so soft, so easy to apply, and it's honestly such a pretty color, and I would definitely wear this. And that's all that came in this little box in here. It's like a really nice like glass bottle, and it says woke up like this flawless base foundation. They claim to be like a really good match. You guys, my mirror is like down here, so if you guys see me like looking down, because my mirror is like right over here, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of shake this first. I do have quite a bit of breakouts. I kind of dried down. It looks really pretty actually. It's really runny. Put medium to full coverage, or like medium but buildable coverage. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. beauty sponge and blend this in. It smells like paint. This is what one coat or one layer of the foundation looks like. I have a little bit of scarring here that you guys can see, so you can definitely still see it. You can definitely still see my natural skin. I would say this is like a light coverage right now. I probably wouldn't say medium because I can still see a lot of my imperfections, my discoloration, because I have like discoloration around my lips, if you guys can tell, like they're a little darker. This is the other side. It does give me some coverage though. I don't hate it because I do like lighter coverages for the days I don't feel like doing such a full coverage, but we're going to try building it up and see how it looks. On this side though, I'm going to use a brush to blend out the foundation just to see how it looks. Sometimes brushes work better. The brush that I'm using is by Sonia Kashuk. It's their number 130 brush. It's my favorite brush to blend out any foundation. And I use 2 pumps on the other side, so that's what I'm using on this side as well. It's still a super light coverage. I can still definitely see my imperfections around my chin. As you guys can see, like, you can see all the imperfections. I like it better with the sponge. I like the way it just blends into my skin and stuff. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have like dry skin right here around my nose that it definitely cling to, as opposed to this side from using the sponge, but the brush just made it like a little bit more noticeable. Also, I have like a dry patch always under my lip, and I feel like it grabbed onto it. These are my pimples, so it really didn't cover much. Mind you, this is 2 pumps, so all in all, my whole face, I used 4 pumps of this foundation with nothing left in the back of my hand. 2 more pumps, spread it everywhere again. So this is with the second layer on my face. It does give you a little more coverage. It definitely clings on to dry patches, like around my nose, around my stash area. It doesn't look very flattering. On camera it looks great, but like through my mirror in person, I just feel like it doesn't look good. It's just not laying right on my skin. I'm gonna go in with 1 more pump just because we really want to test this foundation. I'm not gonna overdo it, or not try to overdo it, because they said it was definitely buildable, so I'm, you know, doing what they said to do with the foundation. And I'm going to just dot it on the places that I think need more coverage. So I don't want to put it like all over my face, because then I'll look too crazy and too cakey. say to give it 5 minutes to set. So what I'm gonna do, give like a few minutes to set on its own and then come back and see like how it looks. But right now, it's not my favorite. It's not wowing me. Okay guys, so I've given it a few minutes to set on my face, and honestly, I don't hate it. I think the price for it is like $44 for the foundation, and I feel like I've used better foundations. That's just how I feel about it. For example, I love this Makeup Revolution foundation. It's full coverage, love it. But it's the Conceal Define one. I don't know how much the Fenty one was, but I don't think it was that much. It's the Fenty Beauty one. I feel like it gives me about the same, a little bit more coverage, but it doesn't cling to like my dry spots as much. And I feel like it gives me a little bit more coverage than what this one's giving me. A few drugstore ones, like the Wet n Wild one, that definitely works better than this one. I totally forgot to talk about one thing that they really like to talk about with this foundation. They say that they'll give you like the perfect match for your foundation. On camera, I feel like I look a little bit lighter, like the foundation looks a little bit lighter than what my body is, but I feel like other than that, it's a pretty good match to my skin. I am using my high quality camera, so it always kind of distorts it in a way, and then especially with the LED lighting, it also kind of distorts it in a way. I think other than that, I think they did pretty good on matching me. The only issue that I have is the formula of that foundation. I'm gonna go and finish up my makeup, and I'll be back to kind of show you guys what it looks like once I set it. I'll do a check-in at the end or throughout the day, just depending on how everything goes. We are in quarantine, so I'm probably just gonna be home doing nothing while cleaning, because I still have a whole apartment to organize. So I did my makeup. I know I look a little like whitewashed because of the camera and this LED light, but I think you can see the complete difference that does. But this is the makeup without any crazy lighting. As you can tell, it's not really that much off from my from the rest of my body, but I'm gonna turn this light back on. I did want to put some lip liner on though, and I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner Dulce K lip liner. It's my favorite lip liner. Go in with the liquid lipstick. Okay guys, I really like the natural makeup look today. My lash looks a little crazy. If you guys are wondering what I use for lashes, they're just the Pompadour. I do want to take a picture with flash on my phone just to see what it looks like. Oh, it's really it is a little too light for me. I'm gonna say that. It's a little. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go on with my day like nothing, and it's 11:23 right now. It's a little later on in the day, but this did take me like an hour or so to film. It is 6:29 p.m. I am looking a little bit oily, as you can tell on this side. This side is not as much, but I usually get oily around a few hours after wearing my makeup. You can see it still is on. It still looks really good as of right now. I don't love the way it makes my skin look, because I still feel like I have better like drugstore foundations and stuff that do a better job at, you know, what I'm looking for. It's been like 7 hours. But I mean, other than that, I don't really have much of an update. I just want to show you guys. I am going to blot my face, and I'm also going to reapply the lipstick because I do have lip liner on. I don't have very much of the lipstick on. So I'm just gonna blot with, honestly, some toilet paper. I don't have like blotting things. I usually just blot with whatever I have around me. So like toilet paper, a tissue. That made me look so much better. I can really tell it has like broken up throughout the day. So sometimes foundations will do this where it kind of just like breaks up in certain parts of my face. It's like definitely broken up around my nose, my chin area. It's like around here as well. My forehead area as well. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply some of this lipstick. 6:33 now, and I'm just gonna go and keep cleaning up, picking up the apartment and stuff like that, organizing everything, and I will check in at the end of the night. Okay guys, so the time is 10:33. If you guys are wondering what I'm watching during this quarantine time, it's Jane's Virgin. It just brings me like all the feels, and I literally find myself like asking why I'm single and wishing I wasn't. I know deep down there's like, I'm fine being single. It's like, I don't need a man, you know, type of thing. But that's what I'm watching. I did watch Love is Blind and completely finished that in like 2 days. On my blog, I think that's what it's called. It's also a really good Netflix show. I'm ready to take these lashes off and this makeup off because I have not worn makeup for this long in such a long time. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, the foundation, guys, it held up pretty good. As you guys can tell, my skin looks pretty good still. My bronzer's on. My blush is somewhat still there. Definitely rubbed off like my chin area. It held up okay. It wasn't like terrible, and it wasn't like the best foundation that I've ever used. I'm gonna return this just for the sake of, it just didn't give me what I expected. It's nice. I probably will try it out like tomorrow or some other days, or the 14 days is up, but it's nice or whatever. But I would not pay $44 for this. I would not. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you probably have a favorite drugstore foundation that you can think off the top of your head that is better than this, probably, because I can definitely find one. Just ready to go to bed because I've almost had it on for like 12 hours. I'm gonna take these lashes off. Oh. Wow, that feels so good. The lipstick I really like. Their lipsticks, it feels like there's nothing on your lips, and it doesn't get really crusty around the lips, and it looks really good. I do have some dry, like my lips are pretty chapped, and the lipstick, or the liquid lipstick, still looked really good on them. So that's my overall review. I probably personally wouldn't purchase that again. So that's just my review on it. If you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.